or something. So I had to go back for a jacket. But today, let me take my hood off actually. But today I'm excited to share some wisdom with you on today's walk and a little bit of wisdom. It is March 4th, 2026, where we get to march forth into our lives and into our dreams and into making a difference. How about that? But today's wisdom is something I hold dear to my heart. And if you are a fan of personal development like myself, you may have heard of this before, which is, write this down, self-esteem is earned. Self-esteem is earned. What does that even mean? Tell me if you can relate. You set a goal for yourself or you've got a vision, and then before you know it, things start to kind of fall off and you're not as motivated anymore and you don't really hit that goal. What does that do to your self-esteem when you don't keep your word to yourself or to others? It eats away at it to the point where eventually over time you can't trust your word, and that might lead to vices, sometimes addictions or different things, right? Now, obviously, I'm not suggesting that we have to be perfect, but we get to renegotiate, realign, and commit once again. And so that has been big for me, and it's been a work in progress. I didn't start my self development journey. I'm all tongue tied until 2019 when I first became an entrepreneur. And I remember first hearing this concept about the importance of keeping my word. And I was like, what is it? Of course you want to keep your word, duh, right? But like it's not as obvious as it seems. Like, for example, if you didn't know, I'm in the middle of a 90-day transformation for both fitness and business. It is day 18 of 90 for my fitness transformation challenge. It is day 9 of 90 for my business transformation challenge, my blitz that I'm doing. And in addition to that, there's only 24 hours in a day. Today's Wednesday. Every Wednesday, I go networking. I have a local group of entrepreneurs. We meet up and network. And I was noticing these past few weeks, like I had set out to go to the gym beforehand. It's an earlier meeting. And I was slipping off. It's a little too much in the morning with the other routines that I have. And I was still like having it dead set in my mind, like, no, I got to do that. And not hitting my goal caused me to lose self-respect, right? And so what did I end up doing today is I adjusted my schedule. If it ain't working, let's adjust. Why are we trying to make things work that aren't working, right? So I got to move it. Hey, okay, I'm not going to go on Wednesdays. Instead, I'm going to do my cardio. And I'm just going to move this workout to Fridays. No big deal. But now I can begin to trust myself. Okay. And that's another big belief that I have. If you're an entrepreneur or you're a busy person, you better be having a calendar, right? Because empty space is evil in a way, right? We want to make sure we're intentional and productive. And so if something's on my calendar and I'm not doing it and it happens long enough, I can no longer trust anything on my calendar, right? So it all ties back to self-esteem and keeping your word. And so I hope that's making sense. But what is a promise that you get to keep to yourself today? I'd love to know. Drop it in the comments. Are you in the middle of a transformation challenge? Maybe it's fitness. Maybe it's faith. Maybe it's business. Maybe it's financial, right? I'd love to hear about it. And if this inspires you, I'd love to invite you to, tune in on my journey. I'm going to be going live like this every day, sharing my nuggets of wisdoms that I hear. And there's a dog across the street. My dog is going to start going crazy, so we're going the other direction. Lucy wants to say hi. Lucy, where are you? Oh my gosh, he's he's at my feet. But if this excites you and you would like to watch my transformation challenge, and my hope is that it inspires you to transform in some way in your life, if that's what you'd like. Okay. And so every day I go live as I get my steps in. Alarms are going off. Oh, that's my reminder that it's time to go live. Yay, we're early. And then every Monday, I'm going to share a recap of the past 7 days. And tonight on YouTube, I'm going live at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where you get to meal prep with May. Okay, so if you'd like to actually cook with me, it's really simple. Just need some mac and cheese, some breaded chicken strips, and some buffalo sauce. Call it a day, right? That's the life of a busy entrepreneur when we're working to hit our macros and still enjoy our food. Okay, so that's gonna be tonight. I'd love to welcome you back on my YouTube channel live for that. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you. Make it a great day. Get those steps in. Get that sunshine. Let's see, Lucy, look around. There you go. Hopefully you guys saw him. But anyways, guys, make it a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.